Hi everyone, this is Drell. I'm here today to give my update for the Planter HGC 2024 update. This would be for update number 5. So, unfortunately, you guys, we had a little incident that happened. My neighbor that is right next to me, she had her fence restained, and unfortunately the stain came through, of course, the fence, and it affected a lot of my herbs for this challenge. I thought that this would be a great area to grow my herbs because it is shaded for most of the day, and most of you know that I am in Texas and it gets really, really hot here. So I figured this area would be a great area to grow my herbs and that they would be safe. But things happen and here we are. So I'm just giving you guys an update on what happened on May 16th, 2024. You can see the little brown specks on the leaves of my herbs. The feverfew had just came up. You can see around the edges it was brown. And then on the basil, yeah, you guys, it's pretty disheartening, but like I said, things happen. And the only thing that I, can do is, of course, trim off the leaves as they grow and move forward. And that's what I did. And today, May 25th, 2024, we have our number 5 update for the Planter HGC 2024 10 Herb Grow Challenge. Everything is looking okay considering the incident that we had. So, as I mentioned, we just moved forward. I went in and I chopped off some leaves very heavily. Here we have the purple honeywort. I had to trim her very, very heavily. She has begun to put on new leaves, as you can see. We have the lemongrass. She's still doing really well. I trimmed up some of her leaves as well. And here we have the blue hyssop. Once again, I went in and had to trim very heavily. That stain was all over her leaves, and she began to grow back very quickly. And here we have the blue spice basil. She's looking pretty good. Still going to seed. That's our extra lemongrass that we started. And here we have our toothache plant that is still producing. And I went in very heavily and trimmed her leaves as well. You can still see some of the residual damage, but she's looking good and she's still producing. And here we have the wild mint. Some of the leaves I still need to get off, but she's doing pretty good. Wild mint, or any type of mint, I notice recovers very, very fast. So we have the feverfew. She's still looking the same. I hope she's not stunted, but her edges are still kind of burnt a little bit. And here we have the white sage. It looks like she's stunted to me. Maybe I'm just not seeing it, but it doesn't look like she's grown much. I'm going to keep a closer eye on her. And then we have the Golden Parker Yarrow. She's doing pretty good. She still has some burn spots on her leaves from the stain. And here we have the St. John's wort, which I had been watching that big one in the corner there, but then I just discovered those two today. So it did germinate. Yay! I was really, really excited about that. And I know it has to be St. John's wort because there's nothing else in here, and I've had this cover on it since I dropped those seeds. So we have three St. John worts that did germinate. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. So that is my update, you guys. I hope that you all enjoyed it. Despite my little setback, I think everything is still panning out very well. Congratulations to all of us. Even through our trials and tribulations, we are still growing. And here are actually some extras that I had growing in another bed from this challenge. So I have another toothache plant that was an extra. She's doing really good. She has some worm activity on her leaves. Here's another toothache plant. I have 2 extras outside of the one on the herb station. But these all come from the original herb challenge. I just didn't put them all in the same container. And then we have another blue spice basil. Bees all over it because, of course, she's gone to seed as well. And then I have another blue spice basil over here with bees all over it as well. It smells amazing over here. And then right in the very middle of both of those basils, I have a purple honeywort. I'm so glad that I still have these extra plants from the challenge. And she's looking excellent right there. And then I also have an extra blue hyssop. Those extras always come in handy. Yes, they do, you guys. So thank you once again for being here for my update. I truly, truly, truly appreciate you all so very much. We're getting close to the end, you guys. So let's keep growing and keep going. Okay? Happy gardening and happy growing, you all.